gamers, Light Blue Shy Guy here, and welcome back to Banjo-Kazooie. Now we have just 100%ed Treasure Trove Cove in the last episode, and now we're heading off to Clanker's Cavern, which is actually in this direction right here. Just go up this pipe right here and flip upwards, and you'll head into there. But there are a few things that we can do in here while we're here. Ground pound this to give ourselves the platforms to get over to the level. And we climb over them this way. And there will be another button for us to hit. Hit that one, and that'll lift that platform up. I'm just prepping this. We don't actually have to go in there quite yet. But we might as well open it up while we're here. Oh, and there's another Brentilla up here. Oh, okay, let's try that again. Make sure when you're flipping up, don't constantly be moving, otherwise you'll fall off.
Grunty wears a reinforced girdle under that repulsive dress of hers. She's also got this nasty pet dog whose name is Ripper.
You side with Banjo but change tack. Imagine you on Grunty's back.
He's talking to Kazooie.
My sister sings in her own band, Grunty and the Broomstick Boys. They're awful.
So yeah, for some weird reason, a lot of the dialogue from Grunty is talking to Kazooie directly, telling her to join her and leave Banjo. Very strange, but I don't know. I mean, Kazooie is pretty powerful when you think about it. But okay, why don't we head into Clanker's Cavern, which is, I will be completely honest, probably my least favorite level, because there's a lot of swimming. Just the one new move to find this time, but it's hidden well. Yes, not to mention we just dealt with a level with a lot of swimming and lots of crabs and stuff, so that just seems a little repetitive. But it's okay. We'll 100% this level too. Now, we gotta deal with these things. And these things, oh man. They have pushed me off so easily in the past.
Lucky you, I'm an invulnerability feather. Bottles will tell you more.
You go up here and you'll get yourself another Mumbo token, which again, you need to collect as many as possible so you can transform again. Alright. You just gotta make sure you hear, they'll make a noise initially, and then when you get closer, then they'll jump out. So make sure that after you hear the first noise, jump and start pecking as you move forward. Otherwise, it's gonna bite a chomp out of you and knock you to your never-ending pain and suffering. Okay, so we're gonna get the first order of business out of the way. We need to go down here, collect the notes. All right, so make sure. Don't, this part's hard because you'll bounce if you're not careful. Alright, there we go.
I am Clanker, the witch's garbage grinder. Clanker not like dirty water, want fresh air.
Yes, this monstrosity. Now, the trick, we have to get him above water. But the only way we're going to do that is we're going to have to go into the depths of this little area. So the best thing to do is to try and position yourself behind this flipper on his left. And go right about here and start immediately swimming down. Swim down, swim down, swim down. And the moment you get down into the area, find the little blue fish that's shooting bubbles out to get oxygen. And keep tailing him. Alright, this is not helpful. This is not helpful. Alright. Yes, there's musical notes down here too. But make sure you find him. Hi, I'm Gloop. Grab my bubbles if you're low on air. Oh, darn it, 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 darn it. Alright, okay. So the thing you gotta do is just keep on following the fish. But the problem is the camera. The camera keeps getting behind certain areas, and you gotta find the musical notes, you gotta find the Jinjo, and you gotta actually unlock the key to get Clanker up. Oh yeah, the music's a little creepy. Yeah, so it takes a little bit of trial and error, and for a lot of people, it is nobody's favorite. Alright. Alright, thank you. Now let's collect the rest of the notes. Sometimes it actually works better to actually go the opposite way, because you're bound to come across the fish anyways. Alright, I think that's all the notes. So let's get some more air. Alright, there we go, there we go. I want to actually get topped off. Oh yeah, because the swimming controls are so extreme, because again, Kazooie really pushes you in the water. Alright, now, all we gotta do is go through this a couple more times. Oh, you know what I just realized? This actually is kind of funny. The right and left bumpers, you can use that to sharply turn. You know this is funny? I've been doing it wrong for so many years. I didn't... Oh yes, we'll find Clanker's reward on the back. And of course the camera messes you up again. So you gotta make sure you get up to the top again. But I think, yeah, we can, oh yeah, we can turn sharply. Wow, and I call myself a Banjo-Kazooie player. I didn't even realize you could do that. I've been doing it wrong for so long. Well, anyways, now we know. Now we all know. It's all a learning experience for all of us. So grab the notes. Oh, okay, here we go.
Clanker's teeth hurt now. Eat too much garbage. Help Clanker.
We will help you in a moment, but we're gonna do a few things. If you go up on top of his fin and go right here, aim yourself at okay. See what I said? If you're moving while crouching, you'll slide ever so slightly. There we go. We go down here, grab the notes, and grab the Mumbo token. Once again, you gotta deal with those slugs. So make sure you just jump right up. There you go. Grab that. Grab these notes. Now, before we actually deal with Clanker, we're gonna deal more with the underwater stuff. Alright, go down here and you'll see this long, long pipe. Swim through here to collect some musical notes. But make sure you don't hit the ground too quickly or you'll bounce over them. And believe me, that happens a lot more often than you think. But now that we know how to sharply turn, it really doesn't matter. And then when you need more oxygen, just come back up here. Now go down this golden honeycomb right here, and that will lead you to a Mumbo token. Man, I feel like I've just unlocked better swimming controls with the ability to sharply turn. Man. Alright, grab this Jinjo. There's two more. Alright, up here. Alright, we go through this green honeycomb, we'll deal with some mutant crabs. Alright, down we go. Boom! Double kill. Alright, there's another one. Gotcha! And there's another one. I think I said that correctly. Make sure you grab the other notes before you head out. And go up here to get your prize. Get some eggs while you're at it. There we go. Perfect. Gulpity gulp. Oh, and I didn't mention it in the last 2 episodes, but can I just say, Grant Kirkhope is one of the greatest video game composers of all time. I listen to his music all the time when I'm, like, working on other things, when I'm drawing, when I'm just chilling at home. It's just such a great soundtrack. I wish there was a way where you could actually buy the soundtrack to some of the games that he has composed for. Now, in order to get stuff on the side, you're gonna have to go on the flippers themselves. Oh, but be careful. If you ever so slightly go underneath them, they will push you underwater and you'll start swimming. Over here. And you'll see that there are pipes on this side. And on that side. So, like, you could go over here. You can go up here. And there's a Mumbo token right here. There you go. Now, the orange Jinjo is over here, but there is a Jinjo that I actually want to get before that one. Because it's underwater. Now, the first empty honeycomb piece is right over here. All you gotta do is just swim, and just slightly go underneath the pipe, and there you go. One more honeycomb piece, and we will extend our health. So yes, so if you collect both honeycomb pieces every 3 levels, you will gain 1 extra health point. Alright, so let's go over to his other flipper, which actually has nothing. So let's actually go over here. Up this thing right here. Do a little bit of hardcore platforming. Just jump and hover. Jump and hover. Jump and hover. Jump and hover. Like so. Yes. Alright. Now, why don't we go and deal with Clanker's dental work?
Toothache this side gone. Clanker swallowed the water.
Oh. Grab that. Then head back out. And go to the other side and deal with this other golden tooth to get ourselves another Mumbo token. Alright. Oh, alright. And then go inside, get that Mumbo token, and use your Talentron to get these notes. Alright. Okay. Now you go down here and mine these tentacle things, because they'll hurt. Now, one of the Jiggies we can obtain, and actually we not only obtain, but also raise the water level inside this area, we have to go through these rings. And we have a limited amount of time. So go through one, but you have a lot of time, so you can either... Alright. Now we know how to sharply turn. Just mind the tentacles, go over here, and then just hover through the last two. Oh, and then get the last one. I forgot there was one more. And there we go. That'll raise the water level and get us another Jiggy. Booyah! Now, another thing we gotta do is we gotta go through each of the gills to collect some musical notes and a Jinjo. So we'll go over here, collect these notes. And then we head down here and get the Jinjo. Oh, that. I turned sharply and it did nothing. Alright, that's okay, we'll just get this guy. Now we head over here to this other gill right over here to get the other musical notes. Oh yeah, there's another honeycomb that I need to go through to get a Jiggy. We'll do that post-haste. Alright, let's see, it's this one over here. Actually, no, it's not. Alright. Nope, it's this one. It's this one over here. I'm gonna get some more air, because I dived down prematurely. Like so. There we go. Just swim through here. Now we know how to sharply turn. Yeah, there we go. Gotta remember, when you're facing towards, it's reversed. Alright, and then up we go. There we go. Alright, now we go over here, get back on that flipper. The other empty honeycomb piece is also over here. Oh yeah, and enemies do not respawn until you leave the level. Here. Let's get ourselves another Jiggy. Alright. Talon Trot on top of this to grab the musical notes. And then jump here. Ground Pound. And we got ourselves another hit point. Perfect. Now, there's still a few other things we can do while we're outside of the whale. We gotta do a few more things inside the whale, but we'll get to that in a moment. So first, jump right on top of here, and it will skyrocket you up to the top. That's so cool. And just follow this pathway. Don't worry about falling. It's a nuisance, but you won't get hurt because you'll fall into the water. Just mind where you're stepping. There's no need to rush. There we go. Alright. So we got 2 more Jiggies to get. I've never done this before. Nice. Alright, let's go inside this thing. Yep, hit that pad. find the blades. I think you're supposed to do this with invulnerability, but look at that. Alright, and then we use this. Fly over... Oh, watch out for that. Fly over here, and we'll learn the invulnerability move. There we go. Ah, here we go. And there are the last 5 musical notes. This move uses Biko's wings as a shield against the bad guys. Cool. Does it make me invulnerable? Sure does. Hold the right or left trigger, then push the right stick right. Keep the right or left trigger held, and use the left stick to move around. Use it wisely, though, as this move requires gold feathers, and you can only carry 10 of them. Here, take these 5 valuable gold feathers with you. You've learned all my new moves for this world. The rest is up to you. Alright, now watch this bad boy. Alright. And there we go. We have 100%ed Clanker's Cavern. Let's get back to the other side, and let's get out of this dump. It's a literal dump because Clanker is a garbage disposal unit. But all I gotta do is just swing through one of the gills and get out of here. Yep, there we go. Swim out of here. Sorry, Clanker, I've got places to be. If you're ever wondering where the entrance is, just look for the front of Clanker, and it's always the honeycomb tunnel right in front of him. Alright, cool. That's another level 100%ed in the bag. We good on eggs? Yeah, we're good. We're good for now, at least. And as we move further into Gruntilda's lair, more and more puzzles will need to be solved to do multiple things while inside said lair. We'll soon see once we actually activate the next area. Just jump on this pipe, and just float down to the bottom, and you are done with Clanker's Cavern. Now we've already opened that hole that we did before we even entered. So go through said hole. Watch out for the landmine, or water mine, landmine, what in the world am I talking about? The balloons from Finding Nemo. You wouldn't want one of them to pop. Alright. Go over here. Collect some eggs. Alright, and let's activate that there thing. And Bubble Gloop Swamp is open. Sweet. Well, why don't you say we've got a little bit of time. Let's traverse a little bit more into the lair, unlock that musical door, and see what other things we can find while we're on our way. Now, Bubble Gloop Swamp is one of the first levels that we are actually going to have to return to later, because there's a Jiggy in there that we could try and get without a move, but I'd rather have the move on hand just in case something bad happens. And you probably know which one I'm talking about. But I know it is possible to do it without it, but I'm going to play it safe. So we'll go over here and activate this note door. As you can see, we have 300 notes. So we're not having any trouble with that. Oh. Oh, right. You know what? I just remembered. Let's go back to the big area with Grunty's face on it. And ground pound her eyes so we can get ourselves another Gruntilda Lair Jiggy. I just remembered that. It was like, oh yeah, that's right, we gotta do that. So, bada boom. Bada bing. Now we'll collect that. There we go. Perfect. Alright, let's do a little exploring and then make our way to Bubble Goop Swamp. Yes, this has gone down as one of the greatest hub worlds of gaming history. You don't see stuff like this anymore. Oh yes, there is a Brentilda behind here. Watch out for the piranha. Watch out for that.
I'm still here. I watch you play, but I can't think of much to say.
Hello, Brentilda.
My lazy sister often sleeps on a pile of treasure, the dirty hag. The only thing she's ever won was the dirtiest undies competition at witch school.
Ugh, gross.
She often boasts of appearing on the cover of Fat Hag Monthly, posing in her long johns.
Ugh. I really did not need to know that. But okay, we'll get over here. Oh. And there's another Brentilda right over here. Hello, Brentilda, yet again.
My fat old sister's favorite sport is loogie flicking. Although she's thin, she attended Fat Hag High. You won't believe that Gruntilda's party trick is blowing balloons up with her butt.
Seriously, I don't even know if I want to know these things. If you go over here, we're gonna have to remember this, are these boots.
Hey, keep your feet out. You can't use us until you've spoken to Bottles.
Yeah, now this water is also hazardous because there are piranhas, but we'll have to traverse it eventually. But for now, I think that's going to be another episode. So thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. But and look for other videos because there's plenty more where this came from. This is Light Blue Shy Guy signing off. Thanks for stopping by.